the multiple piercings that I've got now on myself. Back then, I only had the one back in 2011. That's why she's only got the one earring. Law, the more you know. Yeah. Yes, that was one of my first allergies that came up. Metal allergies or whatever. It's supposed to be apparently nickel in it, is what I'm allergic to. Allegedly. That's what the hospital tells me anyway. Because I used to have a ring. I had a white gold ring and a silver ring. And when I wore the silver ring, all the skin underneath it would blister off. And I just have this raw band of like exposed like muscle sort of skin tissue. I wouldn't notice until I went to take off the ring. It was just uncomfortable. But yeah, it took a long time to get to that. By then I was in my 20s, but the allergies started around my teens, late teens, and when all my skin and stuff would go black and green near it. It started realistically with one watch. To say that your aunt has a nickel allergy as well and can't wear silver and silver-like watches. Yeah, so mine started with a watch, and it kind of went from there. And after a while, all my silver jewelry reacted. Like I said, like I got lots of shit that happens. It's just one of those things. You don't get to choose what you can and can't do. And I don't like wearing gold jewelry. I've been told like numerous times I should really wear gold and stuff because it's more fancy or more expensive looking or whatever. I personally don't give a shit. I like the color of silver jewelry. I can't wear it. I would wear it if I could. Actually, there's only one spot on my body I can actually wear silver, and that's in my first piercing lobe. So the spot here. Anywhere else, the same reaction as the ring and the watch. So yeah, it's quite interesting to me because I wore it. I wore silver for most of my childhood growing up. Weirdest thing you're allergic to is cotton. That sucks. I actually really like wearing cotton clothing. It's my preference if I can get it because it kind of breathes a bit better and deals better with my OCD. I don't know how that works, but look, OCD is irrational, so I couldn't explain it if I wanted to. But yeah, I like cotton stuff. The only problem is that a lot of the clothes that I get these days are like some sort of mixed blend. So I end up feeling cold because I'm used to wearing cotton, unfortunately. I fucking love this song. I really wish you guys could see me like dancing around to this shit. Like I like that some of the songs you guys kind of like rock out to and stuff. Oh, okay, my foot has gone numb. That's good. I just moved it and I can't feel it anymore. I'm pretty sure somebody is listening to this later on and like this is one of those times where you're supposed to go to the doctor and you're actively not doing it. I'm like, it's fine. I'll deal with that shit in the morning. Um, that's it. You can wear cotton clothing, but it can't be skin tight. Oh yeah. Let me get this up here. PNG dance stream. I need to start learning how to do like make you know how you can have PNG tubers where they've also got like the GIF passive like movement stuff. I wouldn't mind that. I don't know how to do it. I think I've got to like look into After Effects or something like that to learn how to. But I'll learn it eventually. It's on my list of stuff. Like whenever I finish streaming and editing and stuff like that, and I'm talking to you guys in Discord, I'm normally watching something to teach myself how to make stuff. And I almost watched something this morning to teach me shit, but then I ended up not. Because I realized it was like nearly 10 by then, and I'm like, God damn it. Yeah, whatever's going on with that eye there isn't right, but I know that it's right for her actual lines. It pulls in more. That one's right. Yeah, okay. All right. I think it went, hold up. Not up to there. It pulled in like here somewhere. This is the other funny thing too, is trying to interpret my own art from like over over a decade ago actually. It's quite difficult. And I think the funniest thing is I have had some trolling people be like all up in my shit about my art and be like, why would you draw something from so long ago? And I'm like, because it's good. It was good back then. That's it. Eyes are like acorns. Yeah, so they're usually more of like this kind of circle where the inner line for my eyes are usually more, there's a flat to them, which then gives it more of an actual depth once I put some shadows and stuff cast across it. So that's what I'm having problems with this side. Fuck off song, that's terrible. I didn't get to fully pick up what I didn't want in this list. Looks a bit better. Whoop, that's the wrong layer. That is pulling into where it's supposed to be at the top. I'm thinking it's supposed to be a bit thicker on the front side. Supposed to be coming down like this. Yeah. That's what the difference is. So, funny story is my mum loved this song so much when it came out that we went into an Australian record store back at the time called Sanity. Vanity, whatever the fuck it was. I think it was Sanity. And we ended up, she wanted to find it and she didn't know what it's called. So she ended up singing this part, not this, the noise he makes and stuff. And I just fled from the store from embarrassment because I was too much of a teenager to deal with that shit at the time. Let's see. Eyelashes. This. I know, right? You imagine your mum standing there doing that in the middle of a shopping center. This. It was so embarrassing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like I'm probably not the first person to run from that store from embarrassment. Yeah. Yeah, she did. She did. She tried her best to do it, and obviously she mummed it up. But yeah, no, she did it. It was horrifying. I just remember because I thought that she would reference some part of the song, and then she just did the music part instead, and I just died inside. I kind of thought maybe she sort of knew what the song was called. There we go. You know, the worst part was that the guy behind the counter actually knew what she was singing straight away. Like, she wasn't the first person to do that week, kind of expression. Yeah, so if this was your childhood, this was my probably early teens or about that. It's actually Rasmus in the Shadows, or the Rasmus, I believe. That's right. I've got to allow for my computer changing its wallpaper every so often. It lags out. It still does that though. That's the only thing it lags out now. This one's going to be fucking hard to get up here. Ooh, close. Better. Not quite better. Random people going into the store just to do that. Can't write that shit up. No, you can't. And that makes other people suffer. Look, I'm pretty sure the cashier died inside. Like I said, I fled the building in total embarrassment as a teenage girl. And my mum, like, she was embarrassed, but she walked out with the CD she wanted. This is all back before you had, like, your, what do you call it? What's that thing that allows you to, like, listen to a song and figure out what it is? It was all before those days. I wish it wasn't, though. I wish those had have existed back then. Yeah, Shazam. That's the thing. Yeah, I wish those existed. They only came into existence like a few years later. Oh man. You're gonna do the weirdest shit for them too, I bet. Alright. That's not too bad. It's easier to do eyelashes on a separate layer. Especially when I'm dealing with trying to fucking find them in this. Yeah, see, I believe that too. That's why, like, I love lame jokes. If somebody's not sighing hard and potentially rolling their eyes from something I just said, are you even telling a joke? I figure out where the fuck this actual lash is. Hold up. Make that semi-transparent so I can actually see. Okay. There, and I think that one's... I put that top heavy. Fine. The other two should be fine. I should be able to work out where those are. Yeah. All right. I can work with that. Yeah. See, I'm questioning if this is another one here, because if you look closely, there's a line that stops here and doesn't come down there. Right? There's a line right here. So I'm questioning if there's a fourth one. That's what I'm having trouble with. When I zoom out, it looks like yes. Because usually I have 3 to 4 lashes. Depends. So if I go like super fucking detailed, you end up with like, you can end up with an entire full lash set. I actually do have one drawing somewhere. I don't know where it is. That has an entire full set of proper fucking high detailed lashes on her. That was one of my more realistic ones I actually spent the time doing. I've got all sorts of shit in my drawing history. I've got turn off the lines for a second. Yeah, that is one. Yeah, I've got no, they're not tasty. I've got like anything from like hyper realistic to like anime stuff. I just don't like doing the hyper realistic stuff because it takes me so much longer on the computer. I'm gonna need this on a 1 to get this, I reckon. Close. Yes. Okay, I'll accept that. Nice. Red is crunchy. Maybe. How is red crunchy though? On like humans. I'm gonna leave that little dot difference. It doesn't matter in the long scheme of things, but it matters a little bit. All right. That is an eraser. Give me the fucking thing. So I want this. Yeah, right about there. Oh, Nightwolf woke up. Oh, at least you can enjoy the music again. Natural up and about. Alright, that looks fine to me. Actually looks really good. I like that a lot. What's her jewelry and shit? Cool. Jewelry, star. Anything I thought was a bit off was her foot when I took the line off. It was wobbly here. And I hate that foot, but whatever, I'll deal with it. It's a foot that exists. You went for a synesthesia joke. Yeah, that's fair. I find it amusing that I actually know what that is. Off like the fucking top of my head. I don't know why I know a lot of things. It's just if I hear a weird word that I don't understand, I'll look it up, generally. Or I'll look it up later. No. I'm so happy now. Sort of want to take this back by 1. That's better. That's a less wobbly foot. Yeah, it did get famous on the internet. Yeah. You can snuggle your wolf plush next to me while you're waking up. Anything that's a bit wobbly off here is still that inner leg. There's not much I can do about that. That's a smooth line scenario that I don't think I can come about at the moment. Everywhere else is doing all right. I would imagine most of the lines are connected and closed. Let's get her hair. Yeah, not bad. I can at least do something with this now, so cool. Save that. I think I'll still bring that down there and I'll hide that. That's just telling me what my lines are doing. Fucking hell, my hip hurts. Okay. I guess we go on to colouring her now, giving her some base coat. If that's the case, I'm gonna want just whatever this will be, just background. Let's just go with BG white. That. So you got clean background to see all the lines. I feel like in the future I'll probably like redraw the shit again at some point in time. Let's see. Duplicate layer. How's that spiky fingers look better than if you tried to make them more realistic? I don't know. I really don't know. It's supposed to be suggesting that there's nails on there, which I will like slightly color in later. You know my character that you guys are looking at right now? Not this one, but me down here. I've got fingernails and everything like lightly colored and shit. I've got lipstick, all the things. Lip balm, realistically. It's just like minor details. Let's see. Let's just go with skin. That'll do it. I'll chop this up wherever I need it to be later, but what's her skin color? Oh yeah, it's down here. Hold up. I got choice of like, that's right, I went with this one last time. I went with skin. These are various different like skins and shines and shit. Hold up. Might actually just bring myself in. Make sure I've got the right one because I'm not sure which one I've got. Where am I? There. All right, so where is my... Yes, I had skin and shine, and these were other 2 skins. So what is my base skin? Also, I guess you guys can see more detail at the moment. So this one, grab this. Oh, piss off, video. If I was to... I've got that. Make this big enough that I can see it. Also got skin and shit behind me. Let's see. Skin, that one is the same. Looks to be the same. That one's not. That one's not. So it's these two. All right. It's good enough. At least you guys can see like all the fine lines and shit around my eyes and stuff now. So like I've even got like little creases and stuff at my arms. And look. See? Nails. The little fine details you guys can't see, like my earrings. Let's close out of that. It wants me to save it, but I'm not going to save that shit. I put lines everywhere. Come on, let me close it. There it is. I don't want to close this one. All right, so it's that one. Fine. I just sort of check. Typical distance. Is it they're all white? I mean, like the skin or the nails and shit. Because interestingly enough, like a lot of it is paler versions than others. They're actually not white. They're a lighter skin color. All right, so this is what I'm working with for her. My only thing is, I want to grab. It's going to take a bit. I don't want all this shit up here. That is connected. Look, the fact that you guys could tell they were there is pretty good. All right. So this is the fun part. Once you finish drawing something and you don't need that area, this kind of stuff can go. I do need there to be, at least from here, to be at least that. So hair will go up to there. I could do this a lot of easier ways than this, but fuck it. Sometimes the easiest way is the hard way. Let's see, I don't need that. I will probably put skin color underneath her shirt where it is instead. I don't need the fine details of her face. It was cool getting to show you guys actually where stuff actually is. So the fastest way to like draw somebody for me is to actually just take an entire layer and be like, okay, I'm going to build up from there. Like the shirt will go above that and stuff like that. There's easier ways. If I wanted to make this something I could move around, I would have to take this individual arm, put each different layer of stuff on it, and then work up from there. I think, but I don't have to do that shit this time. I don't need, that's a good point. I don't need the middle of her body for this. So I keep like going to scroll and I keep not having the ability to scroll because I'm hitting the wrong button. Don't need that. At first, then segmenting. Yeah, I tend to it makes it easier for me if I draw all the outlines because then I can just throw those down in multiple layers. This is a master layer now. So what'll happen is I will copy and paste this multiple times. So it doesn't matter how thin or perhaps even how like wobbly some of the lines are, because once I start enabling like the extra lines and stuff, they can buff it out. Yeah, it makes it easier. No, I don't want to put a marker on that. The only other good thing is that if the line's hidden, it does not let you actually like do stuff to it, which is really good. It's a good safeguard. Look at you guys dueling again. So shadow, you duel for 0 points, you accept. Wait, did you beat Bless? Nice. That's a first. All right. I'm also going to need this line up here connected. About there. It's not going to go much further than that. Lol. You have to lose sometimes. Bless. Like, you don't have to, but it does happen occasionally. Yeah, so the way that I'm doing this can make this difficult if I want to like do additional shit to her later, but I don't. I just want to draw her once. Well, you don't have to lose, huh? The only other thing too is getting rid of like fine lines and shit. A lot of trash never loses. That's kind of true. Until now. Until now. So the other thing too is that this all lines will end up being the top line as well. It will go over everything. That's not what I want. You don't have to, but will anyway. Long. And the only thing is, if I wanted to be the type of person that draws where the line color is a unique, like a skin tone or something like that, when I actually have like the top layer copy of the lines, I would need to get rid of the black areas over certain parts. That's the only way I could really do that better. What was it? You're gonna eat toes even to even the loss. It's like, no, what will I sell on the internet? What will you sell on the internet without your toes? Fucking hell. Oh my god, that reminds me. So I was playing Warzone yesterday and I haven't got to play for ages. And we killed this like group of children, which, you know, as always, I found hilarious. But yeah, so we ended up killing this group of kids and they were salty as fuck that we'd killed them. And like they had attacked us right from the get-go. They were being like pretty dicks about it and stuff. They had so much shit on them, like so much gear, which is why obviously they wanted to get picked up and like taken out of the game and stuff. But yeah, essentially they were just like oh, what is it? They were offering, I'm not joking, they were offering to fuck my feet to get picked up and taken out of the game. And I'm like, no, still no. I'm just like, okay, that's the weirdest offer I've had in a while, admittedly. I know, right? I have no idea how fucking old they were either. Yeah, that got everybody's attention. Yeah, so to re-sum up what I was saying, I played Warzone and some thirsty kids were like, I'll fuck your feet if you pick me up. Because they had so much gear on them. And I'm just like, really? That's a weird offer. But yeah, that happened. Obviously they didn't get to do anything, but we ended up taking all their shit and evacing. This is why I can't play Warzone with proximity chat on when I stream it. Because you get people saying stuff like that. That would be to get me some kind of a fucking strike on my channel, I'm sure of it. And there's a difference if I choose to say something or recount a story. As if that would be something positive. Yeah. Yeah, well, the other thing too is like, I assume that when you pick up somebody, they're just going to like rejoin their group and kill you anyway. So I never trust anything. There's literally basically nothing that can be offered in a game that can like change my level of trust. Voice mod when you play with prox chat. Yeah, I know you did that last time we played. And I was like, I thought we were like around some like really annoying people, and then I'm like, wait a minute, because I looked at your stream because you were talking almost exact times. What are you doing back there? That's my ruler. What? Where the fuck did you get that? You play with your toy, not my ruler. I have like a special fucking collectible ruler for an anime. I think it's fucking like Card Captors or some shit. And I think she's found it on my bookshelf. I'll have to share a picture or something of my bookshelf at some point in time. For you guys to see all the fucking shit that I've got collected. It's a personal goal. Look, he's triggered some stuff that's genuinely annoyed me before, and he's enjoyed every second of it. But it's there for people that want to. Oh shit! It's there for people that want to do that. I don't want it to be white. I want it to be skin color. Holy shit! How's about for starters? Can I get that? That not minus plus. There we go. Plus this and that. That. So I'll show you guys something I think is cool in this program. Apart from the fact that I can highlight a whole heap of stuff and be like, hey, so I've got this. I got a brush. And it should allow me to change the color of the skin. And what I can also do to add to that, add the inner layer.